All right, y'all, this is the last and possibly the most complicated portion of changing these addition problems back and forth between subtraction and addition. So we're rewriting problems as either easier problems for us to look at or easier problems for us to deal with. Now is when we get into a situation that is kind of hard to understand in the real world. So I'm going to show you a few examples of it in the real world, but I'm also going to show you how to change it on the in your number problems, your mathematical problems, so that it's easier for you to operate with. So the first example we have is 5 minus a negative 2. So the first thing you need to know is subtraction means to take away, and negative means like a debt of something. So if you're saying you owe $2, that's a negative 2. Well, subtraction means to take that away. So what this means is when we have subtracting a negative, what we have is we are taking away a debt. So let me explain that a little bit further. You have $5 and you were charged $2. You were charged $2, but they realized they made a mistake and they refunded it. Okay? So you had $5 and you were charged $2, so you had a debt or a charge of $2, but they refunded it. So what are they going to do? They're going to give you that $2 back. So they're adding that $2 back to you. Now, I know that's a little complicated and it's a little strange to see on a number line, but we're going to try it. So let's start with the easy part. The easy part is the positive 5. So we're going to go up from 0 to positive 5. Okay? Now, normally what we would say is we are going down 2. Okay? So we're going down 2. That's what we would normally say here if we were adding a charge of negative 2. However, what we're not doing is we're not adding a charge of $2. What we're doing is we're taking a charge of $2 away. So let's pretend you were already charged $2 and they gave the money back to you. So instead of going down $2, what you're doing is you're going up. You're going up $2. So I like to think of it on a number line. Let's say we've got this guy and we have 5 minus negative 2, okay? So the guy is walking along, and we'll just draw him. He's walking along up to 5, right? So here he is. He's standing at 5. And he looks up, and the minus sign tells him that he needs to go to the left. But then he sees another, and it's kind of like in Uno or something. It's like 2 reverses. So the minus sign tells him to go this way, but then the second one tells him to turn it back around. So he needs to go to the right. However that makes sense to you, rephrase it however you need to. But it's like we go down, or the minus means go left, but then there's another one, so it's like reverse, reverse. So well, instead of going down 2, we are going up 2. That is a way to rewrite a subtraction problem. So what that means is when we are subtracting a negative, it is the same as adding a positive. So subtracting a negative is the same as adding a positive. And I've had students do this in the past where they take the 5 minus negative 2 and they rewrite it. So what they do is they just take this. It's like the negatives cancel each other out and make a positive. So they just rewrite it to 5 plus 2. I'm going to go over that a couple more times. Hopefully it'll make more sense. Let me show you another example, okay? So you only have, you have only $1, but your friend realized they took your $8 yesterday and then gives it back. So you're sitting there with $1, and yesterday your friend took $8 away from you, but they realized it was a mistake, so they're going to undo that debt. They're going to take that debt away from you, which means if you have $1 and they take away that debt of $8, so you have $1, and they're gonna they're gonna take away the debt of $8. So they're gonna reverse that debt. So they're gonna go up 8. And I like to think of it like the guy on the number line. He's going up 1. Sorry, that auto corrected. He's going up $1, and then he was gonna go down, but it's reversed, so he goes up instead. Up $8. And like I told you in the past, I have had students who have written to help them understand or to help them have a little bit of a shortcut. They see this minus, a minus, or subtracting a negative, however you want to say it. It's these two signs together. They change that to one big plus. So 1 plus 8. Subtracting a negative is the same as just adding. Reversing a debt is the same as giving money. So if Walmart realizes they messed up and charged you, what are they going to do? They're going to give you money. And either way, we're going to end up with $9. Okay, and this is one more example where we have some context. So let's utilize that. You had $7 in your account with a $3 charge. So you had $7, and there was a $3 charge in there. The $3 charge was already taken out, so you were left with $7. But Target realized they accidentally charged you the $3, and then they put it back into your account. So what are they doing? They're taking away that charge of $3. They're taking away that negative, which means they're putting $3 back. So they're doing 7 plus 3. Again, I'll show you that one more time. Minus a negative 3. Some people like to write that like 7 plus 3. All right. So either way, we end up with 10. It's like if you started at 7 and you were going to go down 3, but you reversed that and went up 3. Either way, you should land at 10. So that's how to rewrite a subtraction problem as an addition problem. So just to recap, you had some subtraction problems up here that we rewrote as addition problems. For example, 6 minus 1 is the same as writing 6 plus a negative 1, because having 6 and going down 1 is the same as having 6 and a charge of 1. And now we are rewriting a subtraction problem as an addition problem. So we have 7 minus a negative 3 as 7 plus 3. Let's do 3 more examples, and then you'll be ready to practice. So negative 6 minus negative 4 is the same as saying negative 6 minus negative 4 is the same as taking those two negatives, making a positive. So two negatives cancel each other out, making a positive. So we end up with going down 6 and up 4. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, up 4. We end up with positive 2. So when you get a scary problem like this, we can rewrite it to an addition problem, and it becomes way more manageable. Negative 6 plus 4 is way more manageable than all of these scary negatives. Notice I didn't change the negative 6. I'm not changing anything about the first number or where we're beginning. The only thing we're changing is the this double sign here. So what I mean when I say double sign is I mean these two signs together in a row. This is not two signs together in a row, the negative 6 and the plus. We don't have a negative and a plus sign together. What we have is a negative and a 6 together, and then like a plus and a 4 together. So that's telling me that I'm going up 4. It has nothing to do with the 6. And lastly, we have, or sorry, these last two slides, we have negative 5 minus negative 9. We know that minus a negative is the same as negative 5 plus 9. It is the same thing. I don't like the way I wrote that, so let me fix it. Negative 5 plus 9. Okay? And negative 7 minus negative 4, we can, if we have the parentheses there, we can use them, or we can erase them, and just, it makes it a little bit easier to change that to negative 7 plus 4. Okay, that should be it for our examples, and you should have a couple questions to try on your own. Good luck.